Okay, your last go around on systems of equations in class, okay? I need to solve for x and y on this, okay? So I look at the equations and what do I see? I see that the x and y are together, okay? So I will be using my double zero table to find the x and y intercepts of the equation, okay? Okay, so here's my first one. X plus y equals -2. And x plus y equals -2. So if x is 0, we can go ahead and be out of here with x, and I get -2. I don't even need to divide. If y is 0, I can get rid of that, and that's -2 as well. Okay? So now in the other table, we write down -x plus y equals 6. -x plus y equals 6. Now you want to probably put a 1 in front of your -x. So 0, and that's 6. But when y is 0, we're going to need to divide by -1. So it's -6. Okay? So 0, -2, so 1, 2. Okay, and then -2, 0 right there. So I take my ruler and make the line. Okay, now 0, 6, so stay and go up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then -6, 0, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, the lines do cross. And I mark the point where they cross at, right there, okay? So it looks like we're -1, -2, -3, -4. And y is going to be 2. Okay, done. Next problem. 5x minus 4y equals 27, -2x plus y equals 3. I look at those equations. I need to solve for x and y. What do I see? I see that we don't have a letter by itself, so I need to do the times, times, times. So I need to put a 1 here, so I have 3 numbers in each equation. So I see a -2, but just multiply by 2. Do not multiply by negative numbers when doing this, okay? And then a 5, so times 5, times 5, times 5. Okay, so 5x times 2 is 10x. -4y times 2 is plus -8y. And then 27 times 2 is 54. Okay, so -2x times 5 is -10x. 1y times 5 is 5y. And then 3 times 5 is 15. Okay, so I add these equations together. And I already have opposites, okay? So opposites cancel, and then I plus. -8 plus 5 is -3y. And then 54 plus 15 gives me 69, okay? So I'm going to divide by -3. And I get a huge answer, okay? So 69 divided by -3 is -23, okay? So that's our y answer. Okay, so now I should take the top one, so 5x plus -4y equals 27. And I already have my answer for y, it's -23. So I drop my equals, I have 27. I need to multiply. -4 times -23. I come up with 92. So 92 plus 5x, okay? And then I minus 92. I minus 92. I drop the equals. I have 5x. Okay, 27 minus 92. Too lazy to think about it, so that's why God invented calculators. -65 divide by 5. That gives me -13. So big answers on that one. Okay, my next one. This time I look at my equations, what do I see? Oh, I have a y variable by itself. So I'm going to box and bubble and use substitution. I'm going to put a 1 there. So -2x plus 1y equals 18. Okay, so what letter's in the box? Y. Okay, so y is in the box, so y is the letter that needs to be replaced. So I've got negative 2x plus 1 parentheses equals 18. Now, in that parentheses, of course, we put 1x plus negative 4. Okay, rainbows. So 1 times 1x is 1x, and 1 times negative 4 is negative 4, plus negative 2x. Okay, you just add your x's across. 1 plus negative 2 is negative 1x, plus negative 4, and then 18. So I plus 4 to both sides. I get negative 1x equals 22. And then I divide by negative 1, and x equals negative 22. Okay, so I will be putting negative 22 in for x right there. And all I need to do is take 1 times negative 22 minus 4, negative 26. Okay, story problems. An adult ticket to a school play costs $5 and a student ticket costs $3. A total of $460 was collected from the sale of 120 tickets. By the way, I think you have these underlined. So adults, students, and money. Okay, and then down here you have your answers. So adults and students. Okay, now let's read it. An adult ticket to a school play costs $5 and the student tickets cost $3. A total of $460 was collected from 120 tickets. How many student tickets, how many adult tickets were purchased? Okay. So total, how many, single, and we're going to put the adults and students and then money and money. Okay, how much does one adult ticket cost? I think it's $5. Get out of here. $3 for students. Get out of here. Don't need you anymore. How many adults? Well, you see 120 tickets, but that's not for adults or students, so those are unknown. So 460. Okay, and then my final number is just says 120 tickets, so it obviously goes in this row. Now, it's not a more than, it's not a twice. So it's x and y that adds up to, so x, y, 120. So 5x and 3y. So x and y means we need to set up this table here. X plus y equals 120. 5x plus 3y equals 460. Okay, so I'm going to times these tops all by 5. And the bottoms by 1. Okay, so 1x times 5, 5x. 1y times 5 is 5y. 120 times 5 is 600. And then we're going to have 5x plus 3y equals 460. Okay, so here's my common, but they can't both be positive. So we got to go negative, negative, negative. Those now cancel, and then I add. 5 plus negative 3 is 2y, and positive 600 plus negative 460 is 140. Then I divide by 2, and y equals 70. So the y is under the students, so 70 students. And I use my 1x plus 1y equals 120 to find the adults. So we'll put 70 in for y. So I need to multiply 1 times 70, 70 plus 1x. Okay. So I minus 70, 1x equals 50. Okay, it's 50 and 70. Okay, a toy factory decides to produce twice as many Batman figures as Spider-Man figures. Batman figures will sell for $6 each, and Spider-Man figures will sell for $8 each. If all figures are sold, $700 will be collected. How many of each type of figurine will be made? So I want to know the Spider-Man figures and the Batman figures. Punisher's better. He's the best superhero. Okay. Okay, so again, there's 3 units, so we go with my table here. So, total, how many, single, and the Batman and Spider-Man, and then money. How much does a Batman figure cost when you buy one of them? $6. Out of here, 6, already got you. 8, got you 8, okay? I don't know how many, okay? I have no idea. And then $700 is the total. Now, we go to this twice, okay? And twice, of course, when I see twice, it's not x plus 2 and x, it's 2x and x. So twice as many Batmans, so 2x and x. And when I multiply here, I don't do the rainbows. I just take 2x times 6, 12x, and 8x. Okay? So I don't need to write a system because I have the same letter, atoms. 20x, 700. So I take 700 divided by 20, and that's going to be 35. So here's just x, it's Spider-Man, so 35. Now, twice means you times by 2, and that's 70. 35 and 70. Okay, the next problem. A restaurant offers 2 sizes of dishes. All small dishes cost the same, and all large dishes cost the same. 2 parties eat at a restaurant. The first party orders 3 small and 5 large dishes and pays $97.50. The second party orders 4 small and 3 large, and they pay $75. Find the cost of each type of dish. So I want to find the cost of a large and the cost of a small. So if I get decimals here, it's okay because I'm finding cost. So total, how many, single, and then the small and the large, and then money single, money total. Do I know the money, the cost for a small dish? 1 small dish. No. I don't know the large either. How many smalls are being ordered? Well, this party is 3 and this party's 4, so I put 3, 4, not 7. You keep them separate. Large dishes, 5 and 3. Okay. And then there should be 2 totals, which there is. So $97.50 and $75. Now, I don't really have any numbers left in the problem, so I'm just going to put x and y. So it's going to be 3x and 4x, and then 5y and 3y. And then I set up my system. So I know that 3x plus 5y is equal to 97.50. And I know that 4x plus 3y equals 75. Okay, so I have 3 and 4. So 4, 4, 4, 3, 3, 3. And you're going to have 12x plus 20y. And then I take $97.50 times 4, and I get 390. The bottom, 12x plus 9y, and then 75 times 3 gives me 225. Okay, here's my common absolute value. They can't both be positive, so I make them all negative, and those cancel. And I always add. Positive 20 plus negative 9 is 11y. And 390 plus negative 225 is 165. Divide by 11, divide by 11. 165 divided by 11 is $15. And that's y, and that's under the large dishes, so they cost $15. Now I use my very first equation, 3x plus 5y equals 97.50. Okay, so if I know y is 15, out of here y. So 97.50, and that's going to be 75 when you multiply, plus 3x. Subtract 75 from both sides, and I have 3x equals 22.5. Then I divide by 3. And 22.5 divided by 3 is 7.5. So that means $7.50 is my other. Okay. All right, and then the last one. We've seen this a lot of times before. Pet store sells angelfish for $6 each and clownfish for $4 each. Money's the other one. The store sells 8 fish for $36. How many of each type of fish did they sell? So I'm finding the angelfish and the clownfish. So total, how many? Single, that's money single, money total. Okay, and then we got the angels and the clowns. So what's the cost of an angelfish? $6. How about a clownfish? $4. Get those out of there then. Total cost is $36. Okay, actually, I already did one like this. Get this out of here. End of video. Abort.